Hello everyone, this is G-Shock High Fashion Channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys on another master of G-Shock. I already showed you guys this one before on the channel, except that one was the JDM version of this, aka the multi-band 6 or radio control version of King G-Shock watch. This model was released last year under the Blackout Basic series name, and it was released in Japan and also outside of Japan, and two versions again, radio control or non-radio control, or cellular, atomic or non-atomic model. In this case, the non-atomic model, however, they both have similar build, only that the antenna was not built into the electronics. But anyway, this is the backplate for this model. It operates on 3221 module. GX-56BB stands for Blackout Basic. The wave scepter model have GXW and stainless steel back made in China. Why? So this is how they are able to cut the cost for this really one of the toughest G-Shock out of all, especially at the price point that this guy has to offer you guys, and for the toughness and all that. But anyway, this is for the backplate, and this is the batch number down here. Let me zoom in a little bit to show you guys better. And let me see some reflection. That is 204A minus 024G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So, which means this guy over here was birthed in 2017, 24th day of 2017. It's gonna be about on January of this year. Even though this model was first introduced in 2016, this guy specific model over here was made in 2017, making this like almost a year now. And this guy had been used as a beta watch, not me, but by a friend of mine. He sent this thing to me because he found an issues in this King model, and that is cloudy watch face. For some reason, he used this watch for a beta watch. He uses even while taking showers. He's like almost rarely taking this guy off of his wrist. He uses it in his work. He works in the construction site, so you know right away that he's well exposed to all of those harsh environment, hot and cold weather. So in this case, at hot or daytime it is fine, but when you enter a well air-conditioned room, cloud will appear on the watch, which is pretty rare considering this thing is mud resistance and 200-meter water resistance, and they have a lot of protection even all around. This thing has way more protection compared to all of this model as far as the appearance, of course, but the build quality of it might not be the same as all of this at the back here, starting from here, of course. Anyway, so which is surprising to me as well, and I wonder why, but most of the time if your watch have that similar issue, this is because water or water vapor somehow able to seep into the watch. In this case, I didn't see any imperfections at all. This is fully sealed. He never take this any parts open at all, never switch the battery. Indeed, of course, this thing is tough solo, so you don't need to do so. But the issues, I believe, came from this scratch part over here. This thing was thrown away on the ground, like totally literally thrown as intention to throw the watch by a kid, actually, just his kids. So yeah, not by him, but one of his kids. He just throw it away. I'm not sure kids do what they're supposed to do, I don't know, but luckily this thing is tough enough. But since the watch face for this model is non-sapphire, it's just mineral glass, so scratch on there, not just scratch, it actually dent built pretty deep in it, and I believe that is one of the reasons why the watch face gets cloudy, because this thing actually pokes a holes in there. That's how deep this thing actually fills it. They have actually two of them, but I don't think I'll take a photo before I fix this. I actually polish the watch mirror, the glass over here, over and over again until it gets to this type of finishings and looks way better, and I believe I fixed it. But King model has more like a two-layer type protection compared to other models out here, such as the bezel, of course, protected with the hard case again. This is the second layer, and the button is in there again protected, but is also protected with this plastic layer up here. The back case, of course, protected with this steel, but again protected with this plastic part, like two-layer protection for the module inside there. And the watch band, of course, similar thing again, similar to most King G-Shock watch. If you look back on this magazine, this G-Shock Perfect Bible over here, you guys could see that it actually shows an cut out photo of the King G-Shock watch. Let me show you guys what I mean. So this is the This is the outer protection, this is the inner protection, and there's again the hard case for this watch, which is make the watch very tough model compared to all those. But anyway, if you look at this cut out part, let me show you guys one of it. Look at that. Even the mirror are 2 layered. Since it is not sapphire, one of the way to make the watch even tougher there is already is, or even to balance all the toughness layer, they make it 2 layer instead. Look at that. Look at that. 2 layer, 1 layer up here and some space in there, and another layer. That is one of the craziest thing that they did on this King model, and that is one of the special thing a King G-Shock watch have that no other models have at the back here. Even though the price is pretty cheap, and you can get this, especially this one, the non-website model, way lesser, probably less than 200 bucks. Since this thing had been sold about 100 bucks if you're lucky, brand new. I'm talking brand new, so you know that this thing is very affordable. If you're lucky, if you find the right place, you're gonna be able to save a lot of money. But anyway, this one over here had been used but had been polished again by me. I fixed this. Look at that, you have a lot of scratch here and there. Here, let's look at all those used marks. You should watch my another unboxing video where I unbox this thing again in brand new condition. From there, I believe you guys could compare by yourself the condition of this to that. Even though this thing hasn't look pretty been up as bad. I mean, this one haven't even used less than a year, so can't complain much. Casio Thailand, so I believe this thing actually equals to where this watch was assembled, although all the parts was made in China. So that's how they're able to create this tough piece at a really low cost. All of these have a lot of features, and you guys know that all of these have their own toughness or level of toughness. This guy don't have a lot of functions, but the toughness level for this guy I believe exceeds this one over here, especially the Rangeman. Of course, it didn't exceed the Frogman. This thing is way tougher. I'm not sure about 2 of these though, but this guy definitely exceeds the toughness of a Rangeman. Rangeman has more functions, but this thing, the only thing that this guy is lacking is less functions. If you're looking for a better watch that you could totally rely on, get a King model instead, because not everyone gonna use all the sensors in your triple sensor model. Although in my case I use them daily, but for I believe most of you guys, this thing will be just good enough for a beta watch that you could actually show off to your friends. If they didn't believe how tough a G-Shock could be, this is the watch for perfect demonstration in that type of situation. But anyway, that is totally out of point, and I believe that's all I have to share on this very model. This is indeed one of those used G-Shock watch video that I usually make on the channel. So yeah, this video should be short. Anyway, that's about it, guys. I hope you guys found this video useful, informative, and entertaining as well for your future reference. Leave a like if it does help you though with your future purchase, and also subscribe to see more contents like this in the future, guys. Thank you very much for watching. This is G-Shock High Fashion channel, and